Welcome back. I'm Anthony from Badge-A-Minit for New South Wales. Today we're going to look at the cutters that work with our badge machines, and the ones that we've got today to look at are the older style cutter circle that uses a cutting base. We have the handheld plier-type that's used with our 25mm badges. And we have the stand cutter, which is available in different sizes for different size badges. That's a 37mm one, and we've also got the 57, 58 size available there. And then we have the multi-sheet punch cutter, and it uses different cutting heads depending on the size artwork you need to cut out for the different size badges you're making. Okay, we're going to go over the Model 2000 cutter circle. We've got the cutter base. This is my demonstrator base. That's what a new one looks like. They take a A4 sheet of paper, and basically you place the A4 sheet down using the cutting guide. You use the outer circle of the design to center your artwork. Place your left hand over the frame, depending if you're left or right handed. Palm down onto the top of the knob, pushing down firmly once around, and we've cut through the artwork. That's the way it should operate. And it's a two-part cutting system. So with your cutter, the type of blade, this is a reactive cutting blade. So it uses a hard surface to react to. And the original machines, if you've had a machine for a long time, we used to have a small A4 flat, not A4, sorry, it's about a 6-inch square or 150mm square piece of the same material. Now we've put it on an A4 on a board, and it's a lot quicker to move around to the different designs. From a service perspective, you can buy new blades. These wear out over the years, so you need to oil these regularly, and then you can buy this. It comes in a kit. It's on the price list as a repair kit for a cutter circle. Comes with a new arm with the blade already mounted on it, and an Allen key to undo the arm here to replace it. You reuse the bolt. Now, an important point to note there is, if you're changing your arm, it needs to be fitted the same way as this one is. And if you're looking through the circle, the handle is above the blade. If you undo it and put it on the opposite direction, it will lift off rather than push down. So it's important that it's put on in that same way, with the blade appearing underneath the handle, not on the opposite side of the circle. So it is slightly adjustable. A good trick is to cut out a piece of scrap before you start to change your blade. When you've changed your blade, cut another piece out and compare them. If it's larger or smaller, you can loosen the bolt and then adjust it in or out to enlarge or reduce the cutter. The 2000, this one cuts out for the size 57 or 58mm badges, and these are available in other sizes. We do a 25mm, and we also do a 35 and 37mm. So they're the sizes available in this style cutter. Okay, the next one we're going to look at today is the plier-type cutter, or scissor-type cutter. Now, it's important to remember with all the cutters is that the size paper that it cuts out is actually larger than the badge, the final badge size that you're working, because it wraps it around the badge as part of the manufacturing process. You just insert your paper into, line it up with your design, and press the button and move it to the next one. Press the button, press the button. So depending on how you've set them out on the sheet, you can get multiples out of the thing, and then you just tip your designs out and then you use them to assemble your badges. So from a maintenance point of view, it's just a matter of oiling your moving joints and then wiping off any excess, in particular around where your designs go. They should be oiled through the blade area every so often, and then wipe it dry again with a tissue, and then use some scrap paper just to clean it off so that you don't destroy any or ruin any designs that you want to use. But the next in the series are the stand cutters, available in different sizes. This one is the 57 and 58 mil, and just to show you, when you're unpacking and receiving your things, your handles aren't installed. It's just a matter of screwing this handle in, and once you've screwed it in, that's your machine assembled. It's not real tricky. It's ready to go. So with these stand cutters, these are also one sheet cutters like the cutter circle and the plier-type one. They are one sheet at a time. So with these ones, they have a window, and depending on the size, you cut your sheets accordingly. Get it through the top window, down through the window until your design is centered in the circle. The inner design circle on these sheets allows you to center that window, and then you just pull and push down and it drops the image down. You go down to your next one and line it up and repeat the process, and as you go, you get faster at doing that. So as with the other machines, main part here that needs to be oiled is this joint around here. Again, using just light machine oil, sewing machine type oil, that joint there, and then use a tissue again to wipe up and clean up. These sheets are available from us as well. We have them available in PDF form, in blank and with some designs on it. Okay. Right, the last one in the range is the multi-sheet punch cutter. When you get it, you have to just attach your handle, and the handle is put in the back facing position. So you roll this with your thumb slightly forward, and then line up your threads and screw it all the way in. So once you've fitted this, you leave it in there. You don't have to assemble it anymore, but when it's fitted, it should, at rest position, it should be pointing back, not forwards. So with this machine, the multi-sheet punch cutter does up to 8 sheets of 80 GSM paper at a time. You can get different cutting heads to be used in the machine. So the one we've got here suits 57 and 58 mil badges. There's a 44 one there, but there's available in other sizes as well. So if you've got a T3 machine and you bought different die sets, because these just clip off, clip on, you can cut out different sizes with the same machine. So basically, you've got a similar thing. If you've got a stack of designs, you can cut them out, and all you need to do is your sheets need to be trimmed down to roughly to the outside edge of the outer circle on this design sheet. Load it on the cut base, and then just line up the design. We'll pull over to this side. Design up, we can see through the top of it. We just center it on our design so that the blade's lining up with the center of the artwork. Just hold our finger on it, keep it in place, and insert it into the machine. Then it's a crash punch, so we pull it down and forward until it goes all the way to the bottom, then return it back, pull it out, and if we open it up, it's cut through our stack, and we have all our designs. You can buy replacement cutter heads, or you can buy different size cutter heads. Again, from a service perspective, you just need to use a little bit of oil on your moving joints. Well, that's it for cutters for today. Don't forget, we have other videos on YouTube there on how to use your different models badge machines, and how to make different types of badges on those machines. All these things are available for sale on our website, And if you need any other help, you can certainly call us on 1300 366 877. Thank you.